What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video of ARK Survival Evolved Aberration reaction video है guys ये आज और हम react करने वाले हैं none other than Raasclark. I hope I said it right, okay? So he's one of the biggest YouTuber that I know in our community. But yeah, he makes some good videos. So let's react on the new Aberration that just dropped out recently. And he has some good videos about, I'll show what we're looking at, about 20 base locations for the best start in ARK Aberration. So, jinko nahi pata, those of you do not know how ARK Aberration is, it's pretty tough to survive. It is the toughest initially, but it gets easier towards the end. But yeah, let's just start without any further ado.
ARK Aberration can be an absolute nightmare to start on. Spawning in straight away on the map, you are guaranteed to run into trouble no matter where you turn. So, here's 20 PvE base locations you can reach pretty quickly to get you the best start on this punishing map.
Yes, guys, do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, let's get on with the video.
Let's go. So if you're starting at the portal zone, which most people definitely will, this is perhaps the most easiest one to reach and quite a huge space, bar a small caveat, which I'll explain in just a second. Pulling out, you can see an absolutely giant space here for
That is actually a decent space to build a starter base, by the way.
you to build on, and very, very easily blocked with only 3 behemoth gates. That's your one way in and out, and does overlook the entirety of portal.
I feel like this is way safer than if it was under, like, around the down in the next to the rivers or something.
Reaching it is simply by getting to this point on portal, coming through this gap here, and up this ramp round here, and there we go. There's
this
the spot.
is so nice. So the thing is, like, this is good for the starter base, but eventually you can just expand your base. But I think it'll be quite safe though.
There is one little issue with this spot. That's
what is the issue?
If you enter just beyond this area here, this wall here, you should enter into freezing spores. So you need to be very, very mindful.
I think freezing spores is fine, Ross. See, as long as you don't walk into it, I think you should be fine. But I mean, you can still harvest it down, so I think it should be fine as well.
About that. That is one issue with it, though. You know, could act as some defense if you really wanted to build here. In PvP. Number 2, again, very easy to reach from portal. Here's the bridge, as you know, and
this is also a decent one, but this doesn't have like a huge space.
There we go, 2 gates.
It's gonna be like a little bit clumsy, by the way.
And you've blocked off quite a giant, sizable land here.
Hey, okay. So yeah, it becomes clumsy over here, but the thing is, you have water, so it'll also be a good thing if you can pull up a pipe from the river and then from the water down there and then back to your base. I think this is a decent spot as well.
With a Z plant in the
and with a Z plant, dude. If you get a spot like this ever, like trust me, man.
Spot as well.
If you ever get a spot like this, you gotta take it, man. Because this thing heals up your dino pretty fast, and you get those seeds as well. So you can just plant more, and just like you can be like a healer, whatever that is called.
Well, if you need some seeds in your life, so tame your first light pets, and water very close nearby to get your irrigation going.
Right. That's what I said.
Next to one of the artifact caves. Right.
Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, this is, I know where this is, by the way.
Nice spot to reach if you're looking to build somewhere in
Wait, how do you reach though?
a hurry. If looking to spawn at the fertile zones, which is the other easy spawns, there's one obviously prominent location that most people will definitely want to go to. Look at it. You know what this is. You've seen this spot in ASE, now in ASA.
I did.
A giant, nice, square, flat.
I feel like this also will give like a decent amount of space to build your base, but at the same time you don't have much space to get your dinos out. But I mean, for a starter, it's fine.
Pillar overlooking the entirety of fertile lake. Very easy to reach. You're normally spawned over in that area over
That's
there,
true. That's
and
true.
you've simply got to just follow the ramp all the way up and round here to find yourself to
But I feel like this is okay as long as you don't find a basilisk around this areas.
this spot.
Because in Ark Survival Evolved, the basilisks do spawn around these areas, so just be careful with
Though
that.
if you're on a shared server, I guarantee somebody has already probably taken this spot with plenty of scope to build out over there to the right
Hands
and
down.
to the left. A
Hands
great
freaking
spot, a
down,
fan
yeah.
favorite, certainly for PvE and sometimes mega PvPs.
I mean,
But if you
I might
wanted
pick
to
this.
cross the pond and get somewhere a little bit closer, there's a pretty sizable spot here
Okay.
that's not the flattest in the world with all these nubs around, but definitely a flat enough spot right here for you to build on. And you know, with a bit of moving about, you smart builders out there,
Okay,
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
this might act as like a safe spot for you all, as long as you can have like ramps down or like a stairs down. So yeah, I think that might work out as
You
well.
can move yourself up onto this giant pillar here with 3 behemoth gates needed to block
Dude, those behemoth gates, man.
the way in, and it is simply just access via a ramp over there. You should spawn over there somewhere, run through here, and you found your way.
Oh, okay.
Right,
So
up
I
to-
feel like that's way okay. It's safe, man. I really thought it was not, but it's kind of safe. Like you get the entire spot, and then the top of that thing. So yeah, it's quite safe,
This
man.
base location.
Yeah.
A bit more of a run from Fertile Lake, though, is manageable. You just got to run up this ramp here. You might run into a few Ravagers and Raptors.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to run into Ravagers. You don't want to run into Raptors. I mean, Raptors are fine, but not Ravagers.
As you head up the way, if you go all the way to the top and round to the left,
Ravagers are vicious. Oh, dude, the space!
you'll find a nice sizable.
Holy, that's a way bigger size than the last one, but this is like pretty flat. You can have a freaking base up here, like a huge ass base. Yeah, and you got crystals as well. I feel like you can harvest it.
Spot here, right here. Loads of space for at least a medium-sized tribe.
Yeah,
with only 2 behemoth gates needed to block.
I think 4 people can literally like build and have a good base on top of this.
The way in. There is a few redwood trees about that kind of spawn it, but
I feel like if you do, if these are not like the ones that you can break, I feel like this is a better spot because you can literally like have sap the thing that you can put in these trees. Yeah, I mean 3, you got 3, man. So like each one have like what 1 2 3 4 probably, like yeah.
perhaps you could put some platforms on those to make it a bit more fun. Although I'm not even sure if you can put platforms on these. I haven't tried.
I think you can. I mean, these are anyways redwood trees though, but I mean, I take my words back because I don't know. So if you guys can put some platforms, let me know in the comments below, by the way.
And weirdly, from the ASE version, zip lines that used to.
Hey, this is a huge spot, man. Like you can have like freaking one of those what is it called, man? Like bridges. You can build bridges and then you can just have like an entire spot.
The other pillars aren't existing anymore, so you are completely locked off remote on this island here, and you've got plenty of crystal nearby should
exactly, that's what I said, man. You got huge amount of crystals. Like if you just climb up and just like harvest, yeah, you get like bunch of crystals.
But if you keep on following the ramp all the way around from that last base location, run all the way up along here, over this bridge, and there to the right, you'll find a nicely cut off base location. It's definitely a good size with a structure pre-built there.
This one
elevated area in the middle that you could possibly move to. But plenty of space for most size tribes with a zip line, a handy zip line attached if you need to get.
I don't know about that though, but I feel like this
get away in a hurry, and a nice overlooking spot towards the entrance to Blue.
I feel like you need like a huge spacious area with like flat surface. That might work as a good spot, but I mean this is
on to the next one now, and massive.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I was about to say that it's freaking massive. Wait,
giant space for.
Wait, that is huge. I mean, that's what she said. I mean okay, okay. So yeah, that's like huge space over there, and I feel like you can pretty much breed, have your base and as well as like have dinos outside your base as well. Yeah, you can do that.
Or a decent size
Yeah, it's a
tribe.
huge
This is
space for
moving
the.
in from Fertile Lake, basically hugging the
Yeah,
left
that's
wall
massive,
all the way
bro.
around from this
That is pretty
angle.
massive.
You're kind of heading towards one of the surface entrances.
Wait, is that a blue drop?
And you can see there's an elevation there allowing you to only need to put down 2 behemoth gates, though there is a little gap here you're going to need
Probably
to
like 3
block off. But once
or
done,
4.
you've got all of this giant space here
You never
for
know.
you to build on, with a charge station accessible
I need
to
to check
you
it
should
out.
you need to transfer on and off the map or
Yeah, I'll check this one out. #7. Yeah, the 7 spot. Yeah,
get some
I need to
element on
check
the
it
go
out.
or make some charge batteries.
Yeah.
Plenty of space with the surface
Where's
entrance
water?
very close nearby and access to blue
Wait, is that a gas ball? I feel like there's a congealed gas ball area.
down this route here. Speaking
Yeah.
of the surface, you should build here. I've seen a lot of people build here, especially on ASE, with
Dude.
access to the surface all the way around here. But it's a great spot. It's nice and big.
Okay.
It's nice and open. It's still right by green. You're still nice and safe. You will need
Dude,
some
this is the great spot. I mean, I really want to go for this. Once I get descended, how you say?
way
We'll
of getting
see,
up
we'll
here,
see.
though. You might need to build a ramp just about here to make your way up. But it's a good spot. It's
Yeah, I feel like you can take both of the spots as well. Like it's gonna be like huge spot. So either like you can have your base in here and then have your breeding pen outside, or vice versa. So I mean, it's chill anyways. And there's a congealed gas ball, that vein thing.
nice and
So
high, elevated away
yeah,
from everything.
man.
And there's a gas vein right
Yeah, you can have your hazmat suits and
below
all.
you there. Plenty of metal nearby. And of course, obsidian on the surface.
What
And
else you need? I mean, you did definitely need water. But I feel like water. Yeah, you need to find water,
element
by the
or
way.
2. And the next one is literally just around the corner as we're getting
Okay.
closer to blue, because the closer to blue
Yeah,
you are,
exactly, that's what I
the
said.
more resources you have next to your base. This
Wait,
one's
is
not
it?
a bad size, nice and flat, needs 2 behemoth gates
Wait, is that a thing? Like if you're closer to blue, you get more resources? I don't know that.
to block off. Plenty of space for you to definitely get a start in, though you're going to need a run. This isn't right by the spawns. You're going to have
Got
to
it.
run all the way around here, but once you're here and set up, you certainly live.
This is like a place for a solo person, because it's not like too much space, but it's okay-ish space for a solo person to build. And then I mean, it's just a starter. So yeah,
In the dream,
should be
and you're
fine.
nicely elevated from any hostiles coming
Yeah,
towards you, with another one literally round the
Dude, what's
corner
going on?
right here with another 2 behemoth
I would rather go for this rather than that, bro. Like it's fine if I'm solo, but at least I should have that plant around.
gates needed to
My
block
area,
it off.
so-
Just a bit bigger than the last one, but again, a decent sized spot with a Z plant in the middle of it
Yeah.
should you need
You need
some
this.
Z
You
seeds.
definitely need
And
this in this map.
blue right around
Oh, so this is the blue. Oh, okay. I really thought it was like out of the surface, but okay, understood. But I feel like if you're like starting out, I really think like if you get closer to the blue zone, it's better for you, because you'll be able to like find more resources rather than just staying away from it. I mean, that's what kind of my opinion is, but I don't know. Let's see.
in the corner for you to dive into to get all of those precious metals that you know you're going to need. And me and Dave built here once upon a time.
Yeah.
But if
I
you want
built-
to be right on the edge of blue, there's a spot just on the edge of
This is okay, but at the same time, doesn't have too much space though. Yeah.
green. I don't think nameless spawn here, especially with a
Nah, not here. They spawn like a little bit down.
charge station right here. I think you should be absolutely fine, absolutely safe. There is certainly a few hostiles, and you might have a bit of a nasty run trying to
Yeah, you might have a good nasty run from Basilisk, probably Ravagers, Raptors, sometimes Spinos. So yeah, these guys like roam around here
get
itself. So
to this ramp here to
Yeah.
make your way all the way to this spot. But
Agreed,
one
agreed.
behemoth gate is all it really takes to lock you away into
Does
a
it?
fairly sizable spot. Plenty of scope for you
I
to
feel
build
like
in, get some creatures on the go to
Behemoth
get you
is
off
like
to a
a
lovely start
Nah.
to brave the wonders
Yeah.
beyond in the blue. And with another spot literally just a stone's throw, a bit smaller,
With
but
this?
definitely a worthy spot to consider. Same views, same sights to
I mean, it is a worthy spot, but I feel like not really because you can literally like Ravager or probably like a Spino, they can just literally walk into my base and just like fuck it up. So
see of bioluminescence. I would be a bit more careful about Ravagers jumping up this gap.
dude, I feel like I'm just reading Ross's mind.
Though I'm pretty sure that's elevated enough that you shouldn't have a worry. And this, all it needs is one behemoth gate to block off, keeping you lovely and safe on this rock here. Again, living close to blue is great because that is where all the metal is at.
Exactly what I said. If you live closer to the blue zone, I feel like the metal, even like any needy resource, I feel like you'll be able to get it from here
It's
itself.
all down there ready to take it, though. You don't want to be building in the blue because, well, at least starting out anyway, because Nameless will be a real issue.
Dude, they'll be pain in the ass.
So
bro.
there are plenty
Trust
of
me.
cool platforms to move
Trust
to,
me,
should you wish
they
to.
will be.
With one more Raasclark recommended, massive spot, absolutely huge spot, and
Okay, this is okay
not
actually.
too far away from Portal. It's closer than you think. Needing only one singular behemoth gate to really block off. Okay, you might need to fill in those gaps on the left and the right. But it gives you a giant space. Look at that.
Yeah,
all you
I
got
feel
to do
like
is
you
find
need
your way,
definitely two of
follow
them.
the portal bridge just down here to this bend here. Follow it around here.
This is a good spot, by the way.
And you
Okay, I'll tell you why this is a good spot. So you are closer to the blue zone and the pink zone, which is the corrupted zone. But at the same time, you need to be really careful because dinos can just fall from the top into your base. So that might be a problem, though. But
there. Lovely giant base location. A
it's
giant
these are just my opinion that I'm talking about.
by a metal structure, and what a view,
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa,
overlooking
whoa, whoa, whoa,
the
whoa.
entirety of blue. And
Dude, the screen just went black for me. Like, what the freaking hell?
the hazard, it's all there waiting. You could probably glider suit your way down to getting a rock drake egg over there at the portal rings if you wish to, but you've got plenty of scope there, certainly, for a good sizable base. Though just be mindful about the platform above it. Though I did check this, the spawns all seem to be nice spawns, so you shouldn't find any meanies falling into your base.
These
Maybe
are nice
consider
spawns.
blocking
Yeah,
off,
these are nice
putting
spawns.
some spikes at the top.
I really thought like arthropluras or maybe like snakes or some other like harmful dinos. They just
But
fall off.
I didn't see
but
any
it's fine.
hostiles here, so
Yeah,
you
it's
should
fine then.
be okay. And
Yeah,
what a spot, right? Lovely spot. Lovely
good
views.
spot, good spot.
Heading back in towards Fertile now, there's a real
Wait,
good
again?
spot here that does need
Oh.
1 or 2 foundations and a few ceilings, but that's all you need. Make a little bridge here
This
and
is
you've got access to this
huge.
giant space. That's all you need to get across,
This is
creating a nice
way
gap
massive
to
than
keep
the
enemies
last
at
one
bay,
I
and
was
simply
talking about.
accessed via this giant platform here. You can see a few Gigantoraptors down there. It's really dense. The trees are absolutely everywhere, so it's kind of hard to explain, show
It's
you the
fine.
routine.
Is that a
But if I just follow it
Gigantoraptor?
down
Yeah, that's a
through here, and if I
Gigantoraptor.
just keep going this way, you might start knowing where we are. Remember that base location we showed before? There it is. We're just around the corner.
I feel like I would go for this as well. I feel like I would go for this as well. Yeah.
From Fertile there. And it's a big spot.
Yeah,
As you
it
can
is.
see,
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
vine. You can go down if you want to go that way to the left. You've got room
Definitely
round
it
here,
is.
all the way around the back. One behemoth gate off to the left.
Yeah.
Is all it takes to block off that. You got a nice little cubby old cave here if you want to build your base there, maybe.
Yeah,
Keep
I
yourself
would.
locked away there from
I would.
any nasties. And that's it. Massive spot to work with, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Agreed.
I think I might be considering this as a base location.
Hey, let's go, Roz. Let's go, dude. We are so much in sync right now.
Without a doubt, because if you wrap yourself around here, it's
Yeah.
just a ledge all the way around. Now I know
exactly.
there's yearlings not too far away and something to certainly.
Oh yeah, there will be eelings as well, but I feel like they won't spawn on top of these areas. But I mean, it's just it's aberration.
Be mindful
man.
of. But once you've got a bridge across there, you've got access to this entire network, motorway system, spaghetti network of elevated ledges with even more base locations now, and I'll show you a few of these now. So remembering that route, if you simply follow it all the way up here, round here, take this zip line here, over onto this platform, you've got a great base location.
Yeah, this is also, as a matter of fact, this is a great base location, just because you have a plant species and you have a freaking portal over there. So yeah, that definitely counts as a great spot.
Nicely elevated, nicely hidden away, tucked away, and shouldn't be any concern to anything.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Nice and
this
high.
is a great spot as well.
You've got a plant Z. You have got a tucked away ledge over here that you might want to consider blocking off. It's not even a behemoth gate's worth, that's a dino gate's worth. But on the left side, you're certainly going to want to do 1.5 behemoth gates to block off that. But again, this all gives you access to other things.
Wait, then why do you want to block it off though? But like, okay, I get it. You want to build a base, but if you have like a so massive area where there is no danger, I feel like it's fine to build a base.
A charge station around the corner.
Just an open.
A drop location.
Over here.
Right here as well. And plenty of routes to other places high up, including... So if we follow that charge station from over there, round this ledge here, round over that bridge there, and then do a 180.
Holy
and move around to this bridge here. You've got another decent spot here. Plenty
this is a decent spot as
of scope to work with. There's a good size.
I feel like this is a PvP
flat
spot
location
as
here on the right to build.
I don't know
a lovely
if I'm
base
wrong
location.
or
Decent size base spot.
This also is a PvP location, just for starters, by the way. Not for like long, or like huge tries, but it's for a solo person. I feel like this is one. But I might be wrong, but let me know in the comments.
Moving over to the left, you can keep going. You can keep using all of this space here. It gets a bit bumpy around on this side, but
I feel like all these ledges, these are like base spots. But I feel like people will look for like a flat surface which has like a massive area, and then
plenty to work with and overlook.
I mean, I personally will look for one
in the base location I just mentioned previously.
Yeah.
But you can keep going round and round and round and round and round and round and round.
Okay, so this is like
all the way to this tree to dominate this space. Lots to work with there, and a zip line.
I feel like you can take the entire mountain thing, like the entire area.
Fine. To get yourself across.
Yeah.
And from that base location over there, you can just simply walk down here, round here, down this zip line to a seriously sizable spot, allowing you to build over there, there, anywhere here. This is one giant ledge that you can use and keep to.
Yeah, are these these are Gigantoraptors?
Yourself.
I see that.
There's no way up. You could build a way up. It wouldn't be too difficult to reach this end with a.
I feel like ramp is fine.
Couple of ladders, but it's a massive spot to work from.
Yeah, this is also a massive spot. It's like lengthy, but yeah, it's pretty massive though.
Not too far away from Portal. It's just over there within reach. Very tucked away from everything, but certainly a worthy, safe location to get to start yourself off.
I kind of agree with Ross, because this is a huge and massive space. It should be fine for a like starter base, and then eventually you can have like an entire ledge with your base and dinos and all.
And not too far away from this spot here, though, you're going to need to consider how you're going to elevate yourself. If you can get up,
just jump down and die. I guess that's how you elevate yourself. Oh no, you gotta come up, right? Oh shit. Okay. I don't know, man. Get those climbers.
Here, you've got a great location with one behemoth gate blocking off this bridge. Though, to be honest, you don't really need to block off this bridge because there's no real way of access. It's purely a Land's End ledge, but a sizable spot. Plenty to work with, plenty to build in, plenty to see, plenty to do. Probably want to build your main base here, right near Fertile Lake, overlooking Fertile Lake. If you really wanted to, you could move all the way up here and use any of these spots. Maybe even push your base all the way up there as well, right? Right up to this tippity top ledge right here. If you wanted to be tucked away on a ledge, you could move all the way up here with Fertile Lake right below you, nicely tucked away, nice and safe, which is what you want on this hostile map.
Okay.
Which from there pulls back to a route you may have taken, if you remember running around there from that very first bridge base location. This spot here, we overlooked. It is...
Okay, this is flat. This is, by the way, it's way too flat. But at the same time, there's no water. You need water, by the way. You need at least a portal or maybe like a plant species around you. And I feel like that's just a basic area you wanna look for, in my opinion, because these are all a pretty good area. Not, I mean, don't take me wrong, but at the same time, I feel like those are also important in the map because it's aberration and you definitely need water. I mean, how long are you gonna just go and eat those berries to fill up your water level? But yeah, all I'm saying is you need a flat area, you need water next to you, and either you have a portal or one of those plant species, or if you have both, I mean, GG, you're luck.
slightly elevated. You will need a way of getting up here. You can probably make a jump just from there to here. But once you're here, look at this.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Giant
It's
spot,
pretty good.
flat spot, nice and high. High is always good on Aberration.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Okay, I forgot to mention high is always good in aberration, by the way, because you don't want to get down and then just get eaten up by ravagers or any other dinos, because it's vicious down there. In aberration. So you definitely need to go for some high grounds.
Hoping that Yilings won't be an issue. Zipline down to you if you need it. And a push all the way around here. You might want to perhaps build your base here.
Yeah.
Have all of your dino storage over here.
Got
and a great spot, right? Overlooking some lovely crystals. And a...
Wait, can you farm those crystals if you can? I mean, that's a great spot, by the way, for resources crystals.
route over here, leading you towards Fertile Lake. And the 20th base location, because I accidentally miscounted, I'm going to put it to you. I'm going to show you a base location over here in the blue, though there's so many spots here elevated in the blue zone. The only issue is getting over here and starting here.
Yeah.
Absolute nightmare for anybody.
But I feel like blue zone still is not the best location for starters. But at the same time, if you can make it, I mean, it's well, man.
Starting on Aberration without a doubt. Nameless is going to be a big problem for you.
It is.
Need constant charge light to keep things at bay. Speaking of that, though, there is a cave just here. I'm showing you right now, which I guess is kind of protected by a charge light and nicely tucked away. You can hide yourself in here in this cave.
This is not
Lots of space to work with, though. Definitely a few behemoth gates needed.
Dude, this is nice. This is absolutely nice.
Needed to block off that spot. And a giant plateau right above it, right here to work towards.
This is huge. You can literally have like dinos on the top of the plateau, and then like have your base under. Oh,
as well.
shit,
Perhaps you may dominate the entire space here. Wasn't intending to go onto blue because it's going to be a game for you. PvPers are probably laughing at this, and I'm sure a lot of people will.
I mean, Ross, it's PvPers. You don't wanna. It's fine, man. They can laugh. It's fine, I guess. But I feel like these are some great spots that you just showed us.
Will be scoffing at this, but it's a punishing start, and you can certainly be creative with a lot of spaces on Aberration. There's one right here that I saw that the game crashed and then everything I built had gone to dust, that you could move towards and gives you an overlook looking right down at Red Up. Speaking of Red Up, I mean, it's the hazard zone, right? Why on earth would you want to build down there? I hear there's spots you can build in that don't give you radiation poisoning. And admittedly, I've looked, I haven't found them. But you know what? This guide is all about how to start an Aberration. This is about where you want to get to quick before you reach the latter game, the mid game, end game, and start taking on the big nasties down here in the deep. And I hope at least one of those have helped. But if you have a location in mind you think's better than these, please do comment below. Let me know. Until
cool. I feel like, yeah, guys, those are some great locations, by the way. But personally, I would go for, I think, the 7th or 14th. Yeah, because it had water and it had like the plant species. So you definitely need those. But at the same time, that was a great video, by the way. Yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. like the video and share with your friends, because there's gonna be a huge reaction videos coming up pretty soon. And by the way, the I really want to go and check out those bases, but man, my PC doesn't support ASA. But it's fine. I'll try to run it any way possible for y'all. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, show some support. Uh, say thanks to Ross from my side. Hey, bro. Thank you for the permission for posting videos, reaction, and all. There's gonna be more videos of your videos as well. There's gonna be more reaction of your videos as well. So yeah, please do share, subscribe to the channel, do all sort of things that can help this channel to grow. But yeah, see you on the next one.